Welcome, guys. There's no time. We're hopping straight into the action. Leon Bell versus BigBoi.
Yeah, and for those of us who didn't get a chance to see Le'Veon play yesterday, man, he played very, very well. I know that there's VODs and Twitch clips of everything that he had the opportunity to do. And hopefully here, he recreates that same energy and that same history, because he has just been kind of on a tear here this weekend.
Honestly, I was really impressed. I had no idea. I love to see these cross sections, honestly, of like Smash X, NFL in this case. Like, just whenever this community's mixing, I think it's a pretty hype thing to see.
I mean, just to kick this match off right here, BigBoi obviously playing this one a little solid here. Unfortunately, losing out in a couple of these neutral exchanges. Le'Veon Bell just building up this wall and just really using this entire arsenal that Mega Man's equipped with to just stick at the BigBoi right now. 152% and climbing. The lucky thing about Samus is that she's not the lightest gal in the world. She's far from the heaviest, but she has a bit of weight to her, so she's okay for now.
I think the other thing in this matchup which is interesting is that, like, one of Samus' big advantages is just, being able to shoot projectiles to keep you off. But Mega Man also equipped with, like, projectiles of his own, and really evens out the playing field or whatever advantage Light may give. Ooh, nice! That side B into forward smash.
Yeah, very, very simplistic KO options right here. Nothing out of the ordinary here for Mega Man, and I think that's kind of what makes Mega Man beautiful, that beautiful of a character, is that he can just be kind of cut and dry with some of his neutral exchanges. Yesterday, we've seen Le'Veon, he just got a lot of back air KOs, a lot of forward air KOs, just caught a lot of really poor recoveries, and that's just kind of the beauty of Mega Man right there, man. He just doesn't really need to do anything out of the ordinary.
Looking how Le'Veon's just covering a bunch of options. So he's just putting out these hitboxes in different places, reading jumps, like reading Driston. And even if it doesn't land, what? Did that just kill? Dang, he's running away with his game.
Yeah, he's just on a roll right now, man. Again, reminiscent of what we seen yesterday, man. 125% in climbing. He's just getting a lot of mileage too off of his leaf shield.
Hot right now.
Nice, tries to fall down with the nair. Pretty okay combo starter from Samus and Dark Samus. And I think, when you play a character like Mega Man, you kind of have it in your head already that you're in this game for the long run. He doesn't really have like too many super duper explosive options. It's not like he doesn't have like a nair up smash like Fox or something. So you're going to see a lot of pellets. You're going to see just a lot of projectile pressure. So it's going to chisel away. It's just not only just the character itself, but kind of like your mental fortitude. Zoners have just historically been tough to deal with in it.
I think BigBoi's just been having a really, really hard time, like getting in. Whenever he jumps, he's kind of been met with. He said, "Wait, well, no, what?
Wait a minute, hold up. You hate to see that."
Magic. All right, let's see how this gets handled. I assume we'll just reset the match there.
Yeah.
They're still playing. It just kicked me out.
Oh.
Okay.
So they're still playing, but they kicked the other person out. That happens. Wi-Fi and internet can't be perfect. But if you're hanging out with us this weekend, you are the perfect one. Kicking it with us at Box, Le'Veon Bell, Liquid's very own Hungrybox came together to do something really awesome here, man. I'm super excited to be a part of this. Day number two. Where are we at right now? We're like top. What is this?
We're in top, basically 1024, so top 1,000. And this is a losers match, so Le'Veon has a long climb to make, like through losers. But if he sticks around, we might be seeing a lot of matches out of him.
I see. Okay, well, fingers crossed to both of those two. Not exactly sure what's going on. The only people that know what's going on in that room is BigBoi and Le'Veon. So I guess we'll just be there for the after effects of it, right?
I mean, we can take some educated guesses. the 3 stock to 1 stock, 60%. Although if we see the results screen and BigBoi won, I'll feel like, man, what the heck happened? What did we not see?
Right, what the heck did we miss? But yeah, man, I've been feeling pretty good about this event so far. Yesterday was really awesome. I got to see a lot of new faces out in the chat. There was a couple people who weren't really even in the Smash community who kind of reached out and was like, yo, man, this is a really awesome event. Don't know much about Smash, but we're looking to make some history here.
All right, it looks like the outcome was what we expected. Down to now we're into game 2. Begin the adaptations.
Okay, and again, Le'Veon just kind of kicking off this game, getting a lot of pressure here at the ledge. That's what you're supposed to do here with Mega Man. Lemons, back air is a pretty tough move to do it, though we haven't quite seen that. That leaf shield just really pins you down because it's a multi-hitting attack, and, depending on how it's utilized, could really just rock your whole world. But the match is a little bit closer here than what we've seen in the last one, man.
So, okay, I'm able to get back to center stage. Le'Veon, for the most part, is doing a really, really good job of holding on to center and just, constantly keeping BigBoi feeling pressure, keeping him on the outside, just making him uncomfortable in these situations. And I think that's what's been netting him mileage. But so far, BigBoi doing a better job of getting back to center stage.
Yeah, you really gotta. It's tough, man. You really have to try to figure out a way to hold down the fort versus Mega Man, because Mega Man from such a vast distance away is just as dangerous as he is at times up close. Nice, and we're starting to see because we got a little bit more room to work with here as well. We're starting to see more projectiles here come out from BigBoi this match.
All right, fair to get back on stage. Going on the back foot. That fair should just about do it. Yep, that will do it.
And the thing about Samus and Dark Samus is that at relatively low percents, they can actually combo pretty well. Mega Man can actually combo if this character can get like a down throw, like forward air, from Dark Samus or a regular suit Samus, or if we can get like a, some up air chains, so on and so forth. This character is up close, has some kung fu options. Not the most in the world, but certainly enough to put on some sizable percent. But just, anytime BigBoi comes back, he automatically elects just playing the long range game, which in theory really shouldn't be a bad thing. But I feel like, Samus is kind of evenly matched here versus Mega Man.
Yeah, I think what's going on is that it's used to playing kind of like a more like you approach me game. Like I dictate the terms, but with Mega Man, like when he has you in the corner and he also has ranged moves, I feel like it actually puts you at a disadvantage. So if you notice, like I feel like a lot of this game, Le'Veon just kept BigBoi in the corner, and he's.
Okay, yeah, a lot of uncharged forward smashes as well too. Okay, landing there, doesn't quite get anything off of it here.
Ooh, nice air dodge. That might have killed.
Yeah, and then anytime, Samus, Dark Samus, excuse me, gets too close for comfort, Leaf Shield comes out immediately. And that's very good. You don't want Samus to start crossing up your shield.
Alright, able to roll in. That's a nice recovery. He jumped over both of those down Bs.
Okay, forward air of his own here this time. BigBoi starting to cook it up here a little bit more. We'll see for how much longer, though, man. 121%, you're definitely knocking on Death's door.
Yeah, this match is definitely way tighter than the last one. Let's say BigBoi's a couple of adaptations here that are netting him. Oop, yeah, that's gonna be it. Baits out the grab.
Yeah, very great patience right there. Back air, again, Mega Man's aerials just in general, very, very, very detrimental, man, to most characters in this cast. Up air, very tricky move. Down air is basically a traveling spike hitbox. And chances are, even if it hits sour, depending on the percent, might still have enough knockback to KO you. Back air and forward air as well, devastatingly strong. And just kind of jumping all in his face right now, man. 150% too, man. We got to figure out a way to get this stock taken off of Le'Veon and fast. Like this is the Mega Man story. This is the Mega Man show here. You get that lead. Even 150%, you just start to chisel away at your opponent, man. Get as much extra credit as you can as possible before you lose your stock, if you even lose it.
He's just kind of running away with this game now. All these all this chip damage is really starting to add up.
Yeah. Without any real answers to stop the bleeding here, Le'Veon looking damn good. I think about another 20% or so up throw might KO. Mega or dash attack to do it too. Forget how good of a move dash attack is. Good combo starter at low percents. High percents can actually take stocks as well. So would like to see a little bit more of that. Oh wow.
Yeah, that's it. This Pegasus coming down. Not expecting him to be able to hit him out there.
All right. Wow. That match a little bit closer than I expected. Not exactly sure. Maybe it could have been a stage preference for Big Boy. You know, he just started to come alive a little bit more. I just feel like might have showed Le'Veon just a little bit too much respect in some of those exchanges. I'm telling you, man, my roommate to Samus, man, you can get quite a bit at low percents off a dash attack. At high percents as well, too. You know, you can certainly play the long range game, but lower percents is really when you want to make that statement versus your opponent. And that way you can get the lead. And as a zoner or a projectile-based character, when you have the lead, you're pretty much in full control because now the opponent has to approach you. But just never really seemed like there was too many moments where he was able to get the lead. So huge shout out to Le'Veon there.